as the ranking member on the Ag Committee, as a farmer by trade myself, that agricultural exports are critically important to my constituents. If we can't sell overseas, we can't eat everything we produce in this country. So moving forward is an economic life and death equation for my folks.
How important are agricultural products to the export industry?
Clearly in groups like wheat, in one of my base commodities in Oklahoma, if we don't sell it hard red winter wheat overseas, we don't have a market at home to clear everything we have. I can't give you the exact statistics off the top of my head just this moment, but it's an important factor. Matter of fact, we now raise 4 million pigs in the 3rd District of Oklahoma. 90% plus of those go to export markets such as Japan. Beef, we sell outstanding cuts, the high quality cuts around the world. But the bottom line is, if we don't sell overseas, we don't have a market at home that can clear everything we produce. And that's important not just for farmers and ranchers, but also the balance of payments in this country. The U.S. agricultural industry brings in literally billions of dollars every year of profits in the United States, and that offsets our current account balance with the rest of the world. We are a shining star in that part of the cash flows around the world.
The 3 treaties that you mentioned earlier, you've got South Korea, Panama and Colombia. What do you think is the likely chance of those being approved by Congress and signed by the President this year?
The first thing we've got to do is persuade the President to take the chance to send them up so that we can have a vote. The next thing I think that goes along with that would be for the President to encourage the members of the majority party and the Democratic leadership in the United States House to encourage those votes to be held and encourage their memberships to focus on how important that is for the country as a whole. I know that there are a lot of labor issues, there are a lot of political issues tied up in this, but those 3 agreements are negotiated, they are ready to go. I think in a fair debate and in a fair vote, we could prevail on all 3 of those. And by we, I mean the members of Congress, both Republican and Democrat alike, who support trade, those of us who have a particular understanding for industries like agriculture. I think we could move those forward, but we are being caught up in a political circumstance not of our making, and it's hurting our constituents back home in the country.
Last week the President said he wanted to seek to negotiate a Trans-Pacific partnership and also to double exports in the next 5 years. What are your observations on both those, and are they achievable?
I think they're good words. I think they're meritorious goals. We'll see. I think the President's, I like his words about what we should be doing on trade, but I want to see some more action. But I'll also admit to you, this is a place that's been totally, completely consumed by healthcare now for a 1.25 years, and that's worked to the disadvantage of a lot of things, including trade.